Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the fourth news on the front page of Dawn of today's Dawn. PPP JUIF downplay Fazl's absence from Larkana event by Amr Hussain. Islamabad, there is a general perception among the opposition parties that after facing a revolt-like situation in Balochistan, the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Jamiyat-e-Ulama-Islam (JUIF) Chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman has considered it better to skip the PPP hostage gathering of the Pakistan Democratic Movement (PDM) leaders at Larkana on Sunday, today, to avoid a similar situation in Sindh. Though officially both the Pakistan People's Party (PPP) and the JUIF are downplaying the absence of the Maulana from the Larkana rally on the occupation on the occasion of the 13th death anniversary of former PPP chairperson Benazir Bhutto. Background interviews of opposition leaders reveal the Maulana has decided to abstain from the event after getting reports that there is a group within the Sindh Sindh chapter, which was opposed to the idea of JUIF taking part in the public meeting due to local rivalry between the two parties. While announcing that a five-member JUIF delegation under Maulana Abdul Ghaffur Hadri will represent the party in Larkana. JUIF spokesperson Aslam Gori categorically denied the media reports that the Maulana was not attending the public meeting due to some differences with the PPP. Talking to Dawn, he said the Maulana had not been able to spend time in his hometown, Dera Ismail Khan, for the past few months, and he had already scheduled some important meetings there since the December 27 event was not in the original plan announced by the PDM. Similarly, a key PPP office bearer on condition of anonymity said the party did not know exactly why the Maulana had decided to stay away from the PDM gathering despite being the president of the 11-party alliance. He said it was after getting the sense that the Maulana was thinking to avoid the Larkana gathering that former President Asif Satari had himself talked to the Maulana and extended invitation to him. The other leaders, he pointed out, had been invited by PPP chairman Bilal Bhutto Zardari. The PPP leader said the party was thinking that the Maulana would not be able to refuse Mr. Zardari's invitation due to a personal relationship between the two. However, he said the Maulana's refusal was surprising for them. Responding to a question, he said the Maulana might have told the actual reason unto Mr. Zardari for his decision, but the other party leaders were unaware of it. Many in the PPP believe it was perhaps because of a rift within the Sindh chapter of the JUIF that the Maulana had decided not to attend the public meeting, particularly after the recent revolt by some senior party members from Balochistan and the KP. They recalled that the JUIF Sindh in general and Larkana in particular had always played the role of opposition, and they had become more hostile after the assassination of the party's senior leader Khalid Somro in 2014. They said for the past many years, the JUIF Sindh and chapter had been holding protest demonstrations and rallies on the occasion of Benazir Bhutto's death anniversary to demand the arrest of the um, perpetrators, perpetrators of the terrorist attack on Mr. Somro. Dr. Khalid Somro, who was the Secretary General of the Sindh chapter of the JUIF, was gunned down while he was offering Fajr prayers at a mosque adjacent to Madrasa Haqqaniya in Sakkar site area on November 29, 2014, a complete strike was observed in Larkana and Khambar Shahadadkot districts and adjoining towns, and processions were taken out in protest against the murder. The police claim to have arrested the murderers of Mr. Somro, but the JUIF alleges that the arrested people were only rented killers and the real culprits had not been identified or arrested so far. We are the real opposition of the PPP government in the interior Sindh, and our party has never ever participated in the death anniversary function of the late Benazir Bhutto, said a JUIF leader, requesting not to be quoted. He said the JUIF was opposed to the PPP's governance style in Sindh and was playing the role of the real opposition in the province. He said the JUIF had been a part of Larkana Awami Ittihad, and it was because of the party's strategy that the PPP had lost the seats in its stronghold. He said the JUIF and the PPP were together only because of the PDM declaration. The JUIF leader said that recently, after the death anniversary of Mr. Somro in Larkana, the local administration, on the directives of the deputy commissioner, removed the party flags and banners from the city, over which party lodged a strong protest. It was after the JUIF's protest that the deputy commissioner visited the party office and apologized over the incident. Talking to Dawn, PPP Secretary General Nayar Bukhari said he did not believe that the Maulana was not attending the public meeting due to some local political issues. He said the two parties were united on the PDM platform despite having different ideologies for a common and bigger cause of removing the present fake government. He said the PPP always fielded candidates against the JUIF chief in KP and never provided an open field for him. Similarly, he said the JUIF always contested elections against the PPP in Larkana.